I don't feed rats, okay? Being that girl, being that bitch. Even like in relationships, we'll get to later, why would I ever expose my safest place ever so you bitches could come in and try to ruin it? And I think that's exactly what I did. I shouldn't even like you. It's me, I'm picking you. I'm the one picking you. Like, I picked you, duh, you're not gonna work out for me.
Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your wit. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey, better way.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Aaliyah J. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you are subscribed. Today we're doing a life update. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe right now because you're gonna want to, I guess. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, first things first, you guys. Let's address the elephant in the room. I have a burn mark. I was curling my hair. I was doing my hair. I burnt myself. It is what it is, okay? I'm gonna cover it up with some makeup, but it is so ugly. Like, it is so ugly. But it's alright, because that's what we have makeup for. I actually never do my brows in videos. I have a lot to talk about, yes. So I had to like start on my brows. I'm using this Rare Beauty brow gel. It is the best brow gel you're ever gonna come across, I promise you. It's almost like using edge control on your brows. And you guys know I use edge control on my brows, okay? Everyone knows this. That's kind of why I like don't include it in my videos, because it's kind of like ghetto. It's a little ghetto. I use this on my brows. Yes, I do. But now I don't have to, because the Rare Beauty brow gel is just as good, and it actually stays in place all day. It actually stays in place for 24 hours. There has been times where like I will wash my face. Obviously not that good for it to still be on my brows, but I will like take my makeup off and just like pass out, and then the next day like my brows are still intact. It's really crazy. I don't fall asleep with makeup on though, okay? I don't. But like, you know, those nights where you come home a little tipsy or whatever, and it's like you're not about to do your whole skincare routine, you know? Like, who's about to do that? I'm not about to do that. All the products that I'm using are gonna be linked below. I'm gonna actually be doing like this article on some of my favorite beauty products that like are must-haves, and a lot of them are in this video, but I'm gonna also be putting out an article very soon, so stay tuned for that. Very soon, of like a whole bunch of stuff, okay? So we're gonna talk about it. So first things first, let's talk about the personal. My personal life has been it's been like, it's hard to say like good or bad, because there's no such thing as a good or bad personal life, you know? There's honestly no such thing. Like, you have your bad moments, you have your good moments, but there's literally no such thing as a great life. Really what you make it. I'm not gonna say my personal life has been great or bad, because everything has just been very personal. Personal life is very personal to me, and I'm saying that because, you know, obviously I'm a YouTuber and I've been doing this for a long time now, okay? Like, honestly, I am so sick of this table that I have. I don't know what it is about this table, but like everything falls off of it. I can literally have a comb and it will literally just slip off of my table. I am like over it. It's driving me insane. I'm about to like just get a whole new table. I'm actually in the process of redecorating my house. We'll talk about personal life last, because I feel like it all ties in. My home life has actually been really well. I actually just got a new couch today, which I'm so excited about. It's from Target at that. You guys, this couch looks like it costs like $10,000. I'm gonna be putting it out soon with what couch it is. Like, you guys are gonna have to wait, because I know you guys, after you see this, you're gonna run me down like, what couch was that? Because that's what y'all do. Y'all will not let up. You guys are gonna have to wait until I post my couch, because obviously I want to make content with it, so it has to be right. I can't make content right now because I just got the couch. My house is literally like a mess. It is a mess. I wasn't even supposed to be filming this video today, but I missed my conference call that I had to get on today because the couch arrived, and actually it was supposed to arrive tomorrow. It somehow came early, and so I missed my call. I rescheduled it for tomorrow. I have to get my house together and stuff like that. Honestly, I got like a whole bunch of stuff on Amazon that I have to order tonight. That's what I'm gonna do after this. I'm gonna literally like lay down and order a whole bunch of stuff on Amazon. I want to get an olive tree. I'm like obsessed with like trees and houses right now. I don't know why, but I think it looks really cool. It looks really like organic, Brooklyn townhouse, Williamsburg. Like that's what I'm into right now. I don't know, I'm always changing, and I think that part about me is like so amazing that I'm literally like always in a new era. I know how to reinvent, okay? I know how to reinvent and get into a new era, and like, I don't want to say transform because that sounds really fake, but if you're not changing and you're staying the same, then what the hell are you doing? Who does that anymore? Yeah, I'm into trees and houses, and I'm into decor, home decor right now. You know, I'm 29, so I'm really getting into like home and like, you know, what I want it to feel like, what I want it to look like. I'm getting so mature, you guys. It's a little scary because you know what that means. That means a baby is next and marriage. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that. I'm just being dramatic, but I just feel like I'm really like in my grown woman era. I want my home to be the safest and best place ever, which I should have always wanted, but honestly I was so busy girl bossing that I could not care. Okay, it is really hard to girl boss, balance a love life, balance your home life, balance your business, balance family, balance personal and all of your emotions, all while balancing social media. It is really hard to balance all of those things at once. Right now I'm at my home decor balance, and I will say I am not the best at decorating. I'm not. It's super funny because I'm trying to do my beauty room over, and I needed to be like a little bit of everything. You guys know I do a little bit of gaming, even though I haven't posted on my gaming channel in so long. Yeah, even that, gaming, like it's hard to balance gaming. It is so hard to balance everything. I need it to be like a gaming room, a makeup room, and an actual like office. And I'm not sure how to make that into one, because I need like a table to do my makeup, big ass table for the computer, and it's like, you know, I don't want to make the room so crowded. And that's the part, is that I really think like this is really like my come up apartment. I am redecorating it right now, but I do think that this apartment that I'm in right now is really gonna help me grow and become the woman that I need to be. This is my 4th apartment ever in my life. I'm done with my brows. Wasn't that quick? I'm gonna move on to my face, and I'm gonna be doing a makeup look that a lot of people really love on me, and they're always asking like, what products are you using? So I'm gonna be doing this makeup look. It's become like my everyday makeup look, so let's get it. So yeah, this is my 4th apartment, and honestly it's been my favorite. I am so secretive about it. Like honestly, in my vlogs it's really hard to like vlog in my apartment, and it's because I have floor to ceiling windows. I have floor to ceiling windows, yes, but like, you know, I'm just very secretive now. You know, the internet is a really wild place, and they want to know every single thing about you, and I'm not into the stalkers, like. And so I just been super secretive about like, you know, what my home looks like. And I think now that I'm redecorating for my mental health. I need my mental health to be pristine, okay, especially while I'm running a business and doing so much. I need my space. I need my space to reflect how I want to feel, and so my space was not reflecting that. So I'm in the process of redecorating. I'm at literally step 1. I'm just not into, you know, showing my home anymore. You guys remember like back in the day when I did like, you know, vlogs on when I lived in LA. Wait, hold up. Oh my god, you guys. I hope this covers. If not, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, I have to let this sit for like 5 seconds. I would do vlogs in like my LA home, or like the apartment that I had in Manhattan, which I had for a really short time. I really regret that. But anyway, lived in LA twice, so I had 2 apartments. They were the same building though. Yeah, I used to show everything, and now I'm at a point where like I'm barely showing anything, and it's become really hard for me to kind of show you guys like, you know, what I'm decorating or what I'm doing in the house and this and that, because I'm just so secretive about my safe space. Even like in relationships, we'll get to later, like my safe space, like I'm super secretive. Like why would I ever expose my safest place ever so you bitches could come in and try to ruin it? Like I'm just really secretive about it, and I'm just trying to find the middle where I have my safe space and I'm not exposing too much, and then also vlogging for my actual supporters and, you know, letting them into my life and letting them, you know, showing them what's going on and this and that. I've had supporters who have been supporting me for the 10+ years that I've been on here. They are very much owed some transparency and stuff like that, but it's just so hard. Like I'm really trying to find the middle. With all of the decorating, it's just really hard to be transparent about it, you know, but I'm gonna really try to find the middle. I'm gonna really think hard, okay? I am very smart. If I think really hard about it and sleep on it, I will come up with a solution. I know how to do it. But otherwise, I'm not that good at decorating anyway. Like, should I even show y'all? I think I'm not that good, and I'm really okay with that because I feel like I'm good at everything else. I think I'm good at everything else, like makeup and business and being that girl, being that bitch. I'm not that good. Like I don't have that much of an eye for it. Like I think I do a simple job, and I think I do like, you know, a decent regular job, nothing to like write home about. When I get the next home, because obviously I'm not going to stay in an apartment all my life, I want to have a husband, I'm gonna get married, all of that stuff, right? So I want to buy something. I don't want to buy another house, maybe a condo. Obviously not going to stay here for the rest of my life. I think for the next place that I move into, I'm definitely going to hire a interior designer, 110%, because I do not have the time or the patience. I don't. And you know, it's great to be honest about things. It's so good to be honest about your strengths and your weaknesses, and that is definitely one of my weaknesses. Another one of my weaknesses is like organizing, and I think that has played out a lot in my life, like even with like posting videos. You guys know that, you know, I used to procrastinate a lot on posting videos and stuff like that, and I think that had a lot to do with like my organizing skills. And that's something I really admitted to myself last year, that I had a real big problem with organizing. Like if you don't admit it to yourself, you'll never fix it, you know? And I have now accepted the fact that when it comes to organizing, I need a little bit of help, you know? Like I am not good at organizing. It's that simple. You guys, doesn't it look like I don't have on makeup besides that part? But like, this is my new thing, okay? To piggyback off of the home life, you know, I said that I'm gonna eventually have kids and wanna have a baby and stuff like that. This is the bronzer I'm using, by the way. It smells so good. This is my favorite bronzer right now, okay? I'm gonna definitely want to have kids and a husband, so I'm also gonna need like the perfect space. But like talking about like family life and kids, I have been like imagining what I would be like as a mom, and it's really crazy to think about because I get so giddy. And it's like I know that I have never really thought about kids, because I remember like being young, I just didn't think about kids. Like listening to what like other people say about like their childhood, when they're always like, oh, like, you know, I always like dreamt about being a mom when I was a little young girl at 4. And I'm just like, how was you dreaming about being a mom at 4? I don't know. I just like never thought about it when I was 4. Now I'm thinking about it and I'm just like, okay, like, you know, I feel like I'm at the point now. I think it's because I've always had dreams of being an entrepreneur, you know, and I grew up in the Barbie era. And it's funny because obviously Barbie just came out, but it just made me think about how Barbie has changed all of the girls' perspectives nowadays. Like all of us are girl bossing right now because of Barbie. Obviously Barbie was made because women had gained rights to start working, and so they made CEO Barbie who can do everything. She can work at home, she can be a mom, she can be an astronaut and do all of those things. Women didn't have rights to do those things, so Barbie was made off of the fact that women were gaining rights. And then that opened up a whole new world and has changed the future generation, which is us. Like, we're here right now, girl bossing. You know, watching the Barbie movie and watching the beginning and seeing like how little girls used to play with baby dolls, and then Barbie came and it changed everything. I was like, wow, like, you know, I don't know, that's a little crazy to me to think about being a mom at 4. I was thinking about being a fucking CEO, okay? Exactly what I'm doing right now, this is exactly what I was thinking about. It's so funny because that's almost like how manifestation happens. Like, I wasn't thinking about taking care of a kid, and I feel like now that I'm older and I'm established myself more, I am able to give my time and energy to that mom area. You know, I never wanted to have kids without being established, and you know, I can't even imagine bringing a kid into this world and not being prepared and not giving them the life that they deserve. I always knew that, you know, I couldn't think too ahead of myself when it came to kids because I had things that I had to do and get in order to before I had a kid. And I honestly feel like I'm at that point. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I really do feel like I'm establishing myself more where I am ready to start thinking about, you know, having a baby. You know, I've never been this transparent about kids on social media either. It was a really closed thought for me. I didn't open that door, but I'm really open to it. And I'm at a point where, like, if it happens right now, it happens. Obviously I want to plan it, but you know, when it happens and if it happens, then I'm totally gonna be open and happy, and I'm gonna be really excited, and I feel like I'm gonna be the best mom ever. You know, like I'm always thinking about, like, okay, like, if my kid is not having the best day, what am I gonna do about those things? You know, like, I feel like back in the day you would probably get screamed at if you didn't want to go to school or wasn't having the best day. For me, I don't want to treat my kid like that. Like, obviously I'm not gonna let you be lazy, so you can't just say, oh, I'm not having a good day, and you get to stay home from school. Absolutely not. But I'm gonna find other tools and other things that we can do to work around it and navigate those emotions and figure out what we can do different next time. You know, terrible 2-year-old. You know, the little terrible 2s that I hear about. If I have a little 2-year-old who is giving me a run for my money, I'm gonna make sure that when they get frustrated like that, because kids get frustrated too, you know, they're not just being bad, they get frustrated. When I have a kid that's getting frustrated like that, I'm gonna make sure that we practice. I don't really want to say all of it online. I want to, like, you know, keep it to myself, so I'm not gonna say everything, but I'm definitely gonna make sure that my kid knows how to regulate their emotions and not have outbursts. And it's obviously not going to be easy. Like, you know, kids are not just gonna know how to do it and listen to me on the first try, but I do have, like, some things in mind that I want to do with my kids when we get to those difficult points. I know we're obviously gonna have, like, amazing moments, like, duh. And so I think some people don't prepare themselves for the bad moments, and it's not bad, it's just difficult moments, like when the kid is frustrated, or when they're sick, or when they're not listening or misbehaving. And so I think I've been really thinking about all of those things, like, you know, what am I gonna do in those moments? How am I gonna, you know, have control over myself and not me get frustrated because my kid is frustrated? Because a lot of parents do that. They get frustrated, scream, beat their kid. Using the Huda Beauty Toasted Tangerine Orange Blush. I've been using it all summer, as you can see. I honestly feel like orange blush is just, like, my thing now. Like, wearing pink blush is just not the same. Orange blush is that girl, and it makes me look so bronze and just... I just look like a freaking goddess. And I like to put a little bit on my nose now. I remember I used to actually hate this trend. I used to hate the trend of putting makeup on the nose. I hated it. And maybe I hated it because people were calling it cold girl makeup. And I was just like, do y'all have to call everything everything? But you want to know what? this is the new generation. The new kids are online now, so they have like, you know, been making up stuff that was never it. We've been doing this, but you know, we just gotta let them live. They're kids. So yeah, I'm doing the cold curl makeup. So yeah, anyway, been using a lot of like cream products and minimal makeup. I love minimal makeup now. I can't even imagine like beating my face down anymore. Like it don't even look right when I do it. All right, so I'm gonna be using the Fit Me loose finish powder, and this is by Maybelline. I had this in my makeup drawer forever. I used to use it and then I stopped because Laura Mercier, and then I'm back to it and it just fits my skin perfectly. So I actually have to set this off of camera. Well, I'm gonna do it on camera, but I can't talk, so. All right, I only set under my eyes, so I'm gonna set the rest of my face on camera. Maybe I am thinking about marriage and kids lately because I know that I feel like I'm really happy and oh my god, this is so hard to talk about. I can't do it. I can't. I'm happy, okay? That's all I feel like everyone needs to know. I cannot bring myself to talk about it because I just can't risk it, okay? I did that how many times before and I just can't. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really hard to talk about my love life, okay? If you guys haven't caught on, I'm trying to talk about my love life right now and it is so hard to talk about it. Like, it's really, really hard to, I guess, be transparent and be open. Like, I actually, you want to know what's funny? I posted like this little mini vlog on TikTok, right? And I was obviously with New Boy that day. If you guys don't know, New Boy is like a little quote from Nicki. I was with New Boy that day and in the video I was just like, oh, you know, and then I modeled for my boyfriend a little bit and everyone went insane, you guys. Oh my god, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. People went crazy because it's so weird, because to me, I didn't even realize that I had said boyfriend. I didn't even realize, like, I didn't even take note of it. Did not take note of it. And so, and everyone went insane. Like, when I say crazy, I mean crazy. It's not a joke. Like, they went insane. But it was getting so much traction and I'm just like, it's just a word. Like, I'm not gonna take it down. I don't know, like, I guess I really haven't talked about it because the word boyfriend to people from coming out of my mouth is crazy. In other people's eyes, I haven't had a boyfriend in about 2-3 years. I understand that. And so it's because it's really hard to talk about, you know? Like, I am just like really, really happy. Like, I really, really am. And I just can't imagine like making the same mistakes that I used to make. And I know I won't, because even, you know, I'm still the same person, but I have changed so much and the outcome is different. But I also, you can't only just change yourself, and I guess that's me talking to myself. Like, I can't just change myself. You also have to change the type of men that you're into, and I think that's exactly what I did. Like, I changed the person that I was into because I noticed the pattern. I was falling for the same type of people and I was getting the same type of outcome. I was blaming it on all of them when really it's me, because I shouldn't even like you. It's me. I'm picking you. I'm the one picking you. And so you're not working out for me, and that's my fault. Like, I picked you. Duh, you're not gonna work out for me. I should know myself better, you know? And so with all of my relationships, that would happen. And I feel like I've definitely changed so much this time around, and I am really, really happy. It's not funny. It's really not funny. Like, I'm not even joking. I am ecstatic. I don't know. It's gonna take a moment for me to really open up about my love life. And I obviously love you guys for respecting my privacy, because well, I don't know. A lot of people was trying. I'm not gonna say a lot of people was respecting my privacy, because there have been people who have tried to find who I'm dating, who I'm with, doing this, doing that. Like, why? That's the thing I don't get. Why does it matter? Like, I honestly think that it turns girls on. I think it turns everyone on, because men are nosy too, okay? The men be on here being messy too. I think it turns people on when they know that you are getting anything. They know when you have someone. I think it really turns them on. Like, I think they start imagining and fantasizing about like what it's like in bed, and you know, what are they doing and what are they eating. Like, it's like, it's crazy how normal it is to be obsessed, a stalker, a weirdo, and a hater online and on social media, especially when it comes to people's relationships. Like, that is so crazy to me. It is so normal. How, like, it is so normal. Get a fucking life, get some and get a man. It's obviously people who are obsessed like that, and you know, I'm not gonna give you some crumbs so you can take your little rat tail and find the crumbs. I'm not giving you that. I don't feed rats, okay? I'm just not feeding into that this time around. You know, I did that last time and it was like, what? I'm not doing it. Really hard for me to talk about my love life, like I said, because the internet will try to get in between your happiness, and they will literally do and say anything. And I love my love life being off the radar. You guys, I don't need the approval of the internet. I don't need anyone to see how happy I am for me to actually be happy. I don't need comments where people are like, oh my god, this is so cute. Oh my god, you look so happy. Oh my god, is that her boyfriend? Oh my god. I don't need it. My happiness is not for everyone's eyes, but I want you guys to know that I am over the moon, and I have never been this happy and content in my life. It's been that way for a while, okay? I've never met someone who did not give me problems. Like, you know how there's like men who will literally just like do things to do certain things? Like, everything has been like super honest and open, and I am just obsessed, okay? Okay, I just used the Juvias Place orange blush, and now on top of it, just a little bit, I'm putting this butterfly blush by Benefit. It's like it's like this orange, and it has like a highlighter in it. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna do my eyes, but I'm using some brown eyeliner. I love brown eyeliner now, but like pencil form. I'm using the Rare Beauty Perfect Stroke Longwear eyeliner. This is in the color Compassion. It's almost like a it's almost like a burgundy brown. I'm using the One Size Point Made Dusty Brown eyeliner pencil. But yeah, I literally am like treated like a freaking queen, you guys. Like, it is crazy. Like, exactly what I've always imagined like my husband being like is exactly this. Like, my husband, my marriage, my life, I am literally living it, you guys. Like, and obviously I don't have the best life at all. Like, I don't think anyone does, but I definitely don't. And you know, I don't have, like, every day I wake up is not like Barbie's, where like the sun is out and you know, I'm cheering for joy and stuff like that. My days are not like that. I have the worst days, but even in the worst days, I am just so grateful, because I'm just like, oh my god, like, I am literally living my dream. Like, it's crazy. And I'm just so thankful and grateful. I think sometimes when you have a partner who does not stress you and is by your side, and you know that they're by your side, and you have trust, that, you know, enhances it. Because who wants to go through life without love, you know? Especially when the person that you love is just like so amazing. Like, it's just a breeze. And I don't know, I just always see myself like, you know, having this certain life, and with like business and, you know, career wise, I've achieved that. Okay, I went after that when I was 12, 14. I achieved that instantly. As soon as I came out, I was girl bossing. But with love, I definitely struggled, and I feel like I got to the point where I was like, okay, I've established myself to be this person. I deserve this, and I went after it. Once you actually feel like you deserve better, or like certain things that you do deserve, and you go after it even if it feels unattainable, you understand and you change. And it's honestly not that hard to go after what you believe you deserve, whether it be love, business, money, whatever it is that you feel like you deserve. It is really not that hard to go after it. Like I said, I feel like I did that with my career, but like my love life, I was definitely not doing that. A lot of it had a lot to do with self-esteem issues, which I want to make a separate video on, because there's a lot of girls out here struggling with self-esteem problems. I was one of them. You know, it's not unnormal. You know, we're females. We base our self-worth sometimes on beauty. We go through so much. That's just how life is. That's not something that we, you know, just intentionally do. That is what was taught to us, how life is. This has been happening since before social media was created, since ancient times. I feel like a lot of girls don't get what they deserve because of self-esteem problems. Like, there's a very, and I'm not gonna say thin line, because it's not a thin line, it's a thick ass line. There's a thick ass line between what you deserve and what you should have and your self-esteem, because your self-esteem will make you think that you don't deserve it, and that you don't, you know, you didn't earn it, that you should be enduring, you know, horrible days and stuff like that, and you don't have to, regardless of what. And so I'm gonna make another video on that. I am happy, and that's all I have to say about that. Here is my eyes. I made it a little darker, on the darker side today, but this is like usually the eye look I do. I haven't done nose contour in a minute though, but I'm gonna do it today. This is my hair, this is my makeup, and this is my life update. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I missed you guys so much, and honestly, I've been really struggling with being consistent on YouTube, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna try. I've just been struggling with it, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Like, I love coming back on here and letting you guys know an update, and you know, I'm gonna have so many more updates for you guys very, very, very soon, because there's a lot going on that I cannot talk about yet. So I will update you guys when I can, and maybe we can make it like a monthly update thing. Maybe we'll try. I'm not gonna like, don't hold me to it, because like I said, sometimes life do not be lifing, but we're gonna see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All products will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
Hey, already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey, nigga, catch a break.